Spire of the Watcher. Who's watching what? No idea. If you've ever wondered what being an electrician is like in the Destiny universe, then this is the dungeon for you. Mechanics. You kill these minotaurs and step in the goop, which immediately turns you into a fully qualified arctrician who connects wires together by blasting them with military grade weaponry. In the opening encounter you do just that. Find the source of all the wires and shoot them in order to connect them back to the door. Pretty simple as long as you can crouch invisibility. The jumping puzzle. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to do this because I just skipped it with eager edge. The Ascent. I don't know if that's the official encounter name, but it's fairly descriptive. Much like the opening encounter, you've got minotaurs and you've got wires to fix. It's hard to even call this bit an encounter, just don't jump off the edge and you'll be fine. Second encounter, not Consecrated Mind. I used Arcstrider Hunter here, but Thundercrash Titan works fine too. Bring Witherhoard, a good linear and a primary with a high-ish ammo count so you can pop all the eyes quickly when it comes to DPS. I'm getting ahead of myself though. In order to get to DPS in the first place, you yet again have to channel your inner electrician, pun not intended, and connect more wires. Once you've completed 3 of the 4 wire games, hold off on the last one for a bit so you can clear the harpies, which makes DPS a whole lot less stressful. When you're ready, activate the final electric node and wait for Not Consecrated Mind to come over. Shoot all the eyes as quickly as possible before throwing your super, tagging it with Witherhoard and pumping it with as much linear fusion rifle ammo as you can. If you don't move too far from the back of the platform, you won't be hit with the wipe mechanic. Now do it all again another 6 or 7 times because according to Bungie, more health equals more difficult. Now go all the way back down the spire until you get to this room here. Now you're going to have to listen to me very carefully here because the mechanical development in these last few encounters is very difficult to get your head around. The wires? They're red now. Also, you can hit these ones in any order as long as you do it quickly. If you can avoid the rotating blades of death between rooms, you'll make it to the final encounter alive. Guess what you're doing here? A complex series of intriguing, satisfying mechanics that reward you for excellent execution, followed by an exciting damage phase that truly tests your skills as a player. No, it's more wires. Upon starting the encounter by waking up the giant scary wyvern, you'll want to take out the 2 hydras on the sides from the cover of the reactor room. Arc Hunter really seems to be the best option here, not because I'm incredibly biased, but because you're going to get smashed into the ground by the giant scary wyvern if you don't. Just saying. Throughout the fight, you've also got to be very careful of supplicants. It's risky to refresh your combination blow on them, but sometimes you'll have to. Once the hydras are down, kill one of the minotaurs on the sides and connect the wires that open the door. You then have to complete 2 of the 4 possible wire paths that lead from the outside room into the reactor core. I would tell you to use Warmind cells, but they're pretty inconsistent, so I would just memorize the node locations instead. Make sure the boss is in the reactor room when you activate the final arc node, then make your way outside and shoot the middle nodes again to close the reactor door. When it opens again, DPS will begin. Use your super, then use a rocket and Witherhoard for damage. I used Hezen's Vengence, but really anything works. After 20 seconds or so, DPS will end and you can admire all your hard work. Have fun 20 phasing over the course of an hour. I'm out.